When I did my search, I used the word "or" between each one of my keywords in the keyword boxes. And if
Yeah.
you'll notice, there's also the word "and" in between each keyword box themselves. These are called Boolean operators, and there are three that you might use: and, or, and not. Boolean operators are named after a mathematician named George Boole, and what we're doing is applying mathematical concepts to words. Think of the word "and" as the plus sign, "not" as the minus sign. Now the way that we use that is that we're telling the database here to give me all your matches that have at least one of the words in the first box, and at least one of the words in the second, and at least one in the third. If we were to change these, for instance, to the word "or," we would go from 20 to almost 500,000. What we're telling the database now is to give me all your matches that have any of these words. So a match with just the word "children" in it is not going to do you any good. So we'll change these back to "and." Back to our original 20. The third Boolean operator is the word "not." And you would use that to weed out matches that you don't need. The way that you can do that is you can add a box, put in the term you want to weed out, and change that to "not." I'll give you an example. For instance, I'm doing research on an article on eating disorders, and I specifically want matches on bulimia. Okay, I did a search. I got 786 matches. But let's say I want to weed out all the ones that have the word anorexia. So what I would do is, in another box, change that to "not" and weed those out. And now I've narrowed it down to 360, and I've got rid of the articles that aren't going to do me any good. Now the way that you can remember how to use your Boolean operators, intuitively you would think that the word "and" would give you the most results. However, "or" gives you the most results. And I'll give you an example to help you remember it. Let's say someone asks you to go to lunch, and they ask where you want to go, and you say, "I want to go somewhere where they have chicken and hamburgers and Chinese and Japanese and country food." Well, how many places are going to have everything? Not too many, if any. But if somebody asks you where you want to go eat, and you say, "I want to go somewhere where they have chicken or hamburgers or Chinese or Japanese or country food," then that's a lot of places because it gives you more choices.